Hello, brothers and sisters. Michael Humble, Seeker of Truth for Rapture at the River. It's hard to come up with titles sometimes these days. Hi, guys. I'm in my truck, as you can see, so hopefully you'll bear with me, but at least the sound won't cut in and out like the last video. Sorry about that. I have an idea. One thing that's going on, I hope a second thing isn't going on with the microphone being defective, but anyway, I'll try to solve that and for the next one. I probably will do a very short summary with a different title of that information. So anyway, wow, oh my gosh, here's a day later, and let's see the treasures and diamonds Father has for us today. So, okay, in case you're just jumping in, March 2nd, 2021, Father told me to tell the world, yet 40 days, judgment will fall on the earth. 40 days later, he had us make declaration to call for Satan to be cast out. All him, he did it, all his power. Anyway, Jesus said he found out Lazarus sick, about 2 days still. A day can equal a year. Here we are 2 days later. So March 2nd plus 40 days comes to 49410. That was in 2021. Here we are 2 years / 2 days later in 2023, looking to 49 and 410. In the last video, if you saw that, you saw how greatly emphasized it is in just more beautiful ways that Father marks it out. I'll try not to give you motion sickness with the phone here. Let's go to Jeremiah 52. We're going to jump around a little bit. And, hey, you know that KGV was published in 1611? That was 410 years to 41021. 410. Pleiades, the seven sisters, representing the seven churches. 410 light years from Earth. It's not random coincidence. Let's keep going. Jeremiah 52. Oh boy. You know what? Let's come back to Jeremiah. Let's go to Daniel. I want to show you something that's directly related to the last video. So if you haven't seen it, you might want to go watch it. This one I don't have any charts. I have a couple pieces of notepaper. So you'll like that or not. Hopefully you're all right with it. Let's go to Daniel 9. Daniel 8. Near where we closed yesterday. Father added something in, some wisdom last night. Hit me like a ton of bricks. Had one of my outbursts of joy. Alright, check this out. Daniel 8. Verse 13. 8:13. 8 times 13, 104. By the way, so yesterday's video I said, well, yeah, I made a mistake. It wasn't discovered 8:13, it was 8:14. Yeah, but it was probably made 8:13. I don't know. Anyway, 8:13. Then I heard one saint speaking, and another saint said unto that certain saint which spake, how long shall be the vision concerning the daily sacrifice, and the transgression of desolation of both sanctuary and host be trodden underfoot? Oh my gosh, there's so much in there. I ought to just spend some time on that. I'm trying to keep this a little shorter. If you've been following along, that the speaking that speak under the rock 1696. 9 times 184 plus 40. And speak 840 times. 4 times 10 times 21. Pretty sure it's... Now I gotta go look. How do I do that? Oh, I don't think I can do it on my phone. I think that's the word there. If not, forgive me. You're well familiar with that word, and it's all over the place. Again, utter genius. Okay. I don't want to lose my traction and the point. So, Daniel poses that question. He answers with 2,300 days. I'm uncertain where that applies. I thought I understood it. Now I'm not so sure. But notice verse 15 and 16. And it came to pass when even I, Daniel, had seen the vision and sought for the meaning. Now Daniel's 1840, 184, sealed. I know you've heard this a bunch. I'm 184, no seal. Watch what he does with this. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Came to pass when even I, Daniel, had seen the vision and sought for the meaning. Then behold, there stood before me as the appearance of a man. And I heard a man's voice between the banks of the Uli. See, Phi, lying down the middle, speaking of the division of light and darkness and of our family, the 100 sheep. We call that the river. And he's on the river. We know in Daniel 12, guy on this side, guy on that side, showing believers are going home, and there'll still be some here. 99 sheep, bride of Christ, saved from the rest, come, first trumpet. Lost sheep, little sister, last trumpet. Have to go through Jacob's trouble, 42 months. Then the double portion of bowls and vials get poured out. And I heard a man's voice between the banks of Uli, which called and said, Gabriel, make this man to understand the vision. Let's go down to verse, and we know this if you keep reading. Verse 19, he said, Behold, I will make thee know what shall be in the last end of the indignation. The last end of the indignation is the 42 months of Jacob's trouble of the trumpets. The believers go home then, so because this is what's affecting believers. There's still the bowls after that, but there's no believers here. Everybody's home. Death is swallowed up in victory at that point. So the last end of the indignation for these believers, as it will affect them, our family, is to the last trumpet. So we get to verse 27. I, Daniel, fainted and was sick certain days. There's that certain again, and remember last video, it's just hanging there. There's no number attached to it. And we're considering that certain days is two days, the 2 years from 3/2/21 or 4/9/4/10/21. Okay? And I, Daniel, fainted and was sick certain days. Afterwards I arose up and did the king's business, and I was astonished at the vision, but none understood it. None understood it. This word understand and understood that we keep seeing is number 995. Well, what can we glean from that? Well, it's 99. 4/9 is the 99th day of the year. The 99 sheep are in play to go home. Bride of Christ. Maybe on 4/9. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. The word understand. Number 995. So we got 99. Then we got 95. Well, 95 is 32 plus 63. So if he's unsealing what he sealed with Daniel, to me, at least the part I'm giving you, that he's giving me, that makes a bunch of sense. 184 sealed, 184 no seal. So the 95, he's telling you who? 32 plus 63, my birthday. Yes, it is. It's also 95.0, as in the days of Noah, where he lived 950 years. All right, so none understood it. End of chapter 8. He is sorry. Daniel rises up and is doing the king's business over those 2 days equals years, those certain days, but doesn't understand yet. So till we get to chapter 9, no one understands. None understand. Go to 9.2. 9.2 is 9.2.0. 9.20, 4 times 10 times 23, the end of the 2 years. / 2 days. In the first year of his reign, I, Daniel, understood by books the number of years whereof the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah the prophet, that he would accomplish 70 years in desolations of Jerusalem. Well, we're at the end now, and so our situation is a bit different. Or this is a different... We're not going to discuss the application of that right now. Focus on the top of this. In the first year of his reign, I, Daniel, understood by books. We just had all this information, okay, up to chapter 8. End of chapter 8. Don't understand. We get to 9:20. In the first year of his, I, Daniel, understood. No one understands till 4 times 10 times 23. And then, check this out. Okay, I, Daniel, 184 sealed. Understood, 995, gives us 104 3 different ways. By books, 184 times. We go, I, Daniel, still sealed. Understood, 104. And the other stuff we talked about, by books, 184. So we're sealed, we get understanding, and then it's 184 unsealed. All just in that tiny little group in 920, 4 times 10 times